Oh, not that way. That's my fault. Okay, so where's the mag ammo? I need to test something out here. Let me see, where is the mag ammo? That is the mag ammo. How come I didn't reload? Because I hit this, I hit combine, but it wouldn't combine with the mag for some reason. I was right. But why? How come I didn't? That's weird. Finally.
Nice one, kid. You really put that shithawk in a fucking coma.
Major! Major!
That's hard to believe. I didn't think Leave could get any nastier than he already was.
Come on, we need to get out of here. The dam's gonna blow.
Right, we better hurry.
Hit it!
Raven, go get out of here!
I won't leave another man behind. Not like this. Motherfucker!
Not today, kid. Not today. You've already risked your life far too many times. This time, only one of us is walking away from here alive.
The truth is undeniable. Fortune favors the bold. I accomplished my mission at the first light of dawn, and for once in my existence, the best plan was to not have a plan.
Aiden! How in the hell did you... Where? Oh no.
Sorry to disappoint you, kid. It ain't so great after all. But after all of the lives lost, at least I managed to save one.
What's going on? By all rights, you should be dead. And you're not. Wait. What? Who's did that to you?
That fucking guy! Don't touch me! Stay away! Leave! He turned me into this freak! The antidote! I need it now!
This?
Give it to me now!
You alright? Did it work?
You bastard! You remember me? You mass-murdering piece of shit? I will never forgive you for taking her away from me.
What? Who the hell are you? Drop your gun right now.
You fucker! You killed her. Why? What did my baby ever do to you?
Hey, whoa, calm down. Too many people have died already. Why don't you drop the weapon so we can talk about it? Whatever happened, it's over. It's over.
No! It's not over. Not by a long shot. Not until this guy pays for what he did to her.
Listen. I don't know you, sir. But you can trust me when I say the man who did all this is dead. The Major's a hero. He risked his life.
He risked his life? Huh? For what? To murder tens of people? Including my wife? Huh? I was there, soldier boy. I saw what he did to her. My baby. Now, I suggest you get the fuck out of my way, or you can go to hell with them!
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir. Drop your weapon, or I'm gonna shoot you where you stand. No matter what you think you saw.
Stand down, Raven. Stand down. It's you, isn't it? Samuel.
Register.
Ready to receive.
Mission report K731. Personal code FG9565061. Mission status completed. The material requested has been recovered. Of those involved, there's no one left. At least no one who knows what's really going on. I erased all traces of K's involvement. Hexacore Biogenetics will be blamed and held accountable for the mishap in Keen's site.
Good job, sir.
The lie, especially one as grandiose and brazen as this, the more difficult it becomes to explain. I should have waited for you to come home, to speak with you in person, but I just can't do anything but record this. You won't be home before dark, by which time it'll probably be too late. There's a good chance they'll come here looking for me. They. I guess you're wondering who I'm talking about. What I'm about to say will change your life forever. Change my life, too. What's happening, one way or another, was inevitable. But at the cost of many thousands of lives, it will also mean the end of our relationship. Listen to me. By now, all of Keen's sight is lost. He did it. He infected the whole goddamn town, sentencing the people here to a fate worse than death. He committed a truly unforgivable sin. The last hope for a crazy man being puppeted by even crazier people. The Kuronosu Company. I still don't understand how he could have done it, how anyone could have done it, even him, especially him. God damn you, Kuronosu, Hexacore, damn you both to hell! Oh, Christ. We're just a bunch of filthy murderers, all of us. Sam, listen. What I wanted to say, if I wasn't a coward, is that even though I've always loved you, I've never been completely honest with you. Beneath this city, behind your disease, lies a tangled web of secrets linked to the company. I would have told you sooner rather than being obliged by this tragedy, but I couldn't, and wasn't ready yet. I was afraid of how it might affect us. Sorry. It kills me to tell you this, but I'm not who you think I am. You already know that I work for Hexacore, but what you don't know is that my job isn't limited to mere administration. My field of expertise is actually the supervision of research studies, monitoring one of our most important tests. You. For decades now, our government has been experimenting in its own backyard, testing chemical weapons on an unsuspecting America. The project is called Truman, and Keenside is one of the most illustrious testing zones, with Hexacore overseeing the whole shebang since the 40s. You, and hundreds of others like you, are the end result of these tests. And we've been tasked with keeping you in check and gleaning as much data as possible about your condition. I can attest, however, that it took very little effort for you to become the most important part for me, because I actually fell in love with you, and it wasn't just a job for me anymore. So when someone asks if I love my work, I tell them yes. Thanks to you, I do. And maybe that's why I've never had the courage to tell you before. And more importantly, I would never leave this place without you, of my own free will, if given the choice. Hold on. I hear something. There's somebody out there.
Evidence number 4, ID tags of Sarah Carmichael, Hexacore Biogenetics Supervisor Code 27.
tag of Sarah Carmichael, High School Biogenics Supervisor Code 27. June 20, 1991. I finally did it. I'm finally in charge of one of the most important research studies in countries. It took years to perfect the Truman Project together with those yes men at Hex Corps. Maybe longer still to continue that Washington D.C. dinosaur Murphy to put me in charge of the whole operation. Due to their backwards way of thinking, I was either too young or too girly or too black. But in the end, they had no choice but to recognize the crowns of my achievements. In another 30 days, I'll be transferred to Keensight, and from what the company tells me, it'll be a one-way trip. And just maybe, that's what excites me the most. January 4th, 1992. I've only been here a few months, but I think I've already tucked myself snug as a bug in this rural community. Sometimes I feel a bit sorry for the people of Keensight. Or maybe it'll be better to refer to them by their proper names, guinea pigs. Other times I envy them their simple small-town lives filled with small-town values. After all, the company ensures they're safe inside their giant petri dish, closed off from all the shoved the outside world. I'd like to think that I too have helped create a sort of paradise here, or perhaps another circle of hell. I'm still not sure yet. July 3rd, 1993. The most difficult part of the Truman Project is officially underway, or at least in regards to my active role in the field. All the researchers stationed here must have frequent contact with a subject in order to control it, and I'm no exception to the rule. Indeed, I'll have to lead by example. At any rate, tomorrow I'll meet my special to be monitored, and judging from reports, it's clear that this one will possibly be the most important part in my whole study. I'll have to be on my best behavior once again. Meanwhile, I've been scratching at my arm for days. Just because everyone got the same chip integrated into their arm doesn't mean it's a good thing. After all, we're researchers, not guinea pigs. The government is experimenting on the program. Unfortunately, however, these are the rules of the game, and I can't back out now. January 7th, 1994. Oh Jesus, I haven't felt this good in years. The Truman Project is proceeding as planned, not to mention the experiments too. I just can't hide in my excitement thanks to the work I've been doing with my subject. That being said, this isn't exactly an official report. I could say my subject, Sam, for short. The person I've been tracking recently approached. Well, I'm starting to think something peculiar is happening. I know I shouldn't get this attached, but the company asked me to get closer, so... And the heart wants what the heart wants, right? What's the harm in that? May 4th, 1994. With a research transfer of high-level personnel to new office space atop the dam, we find ourselves butting heads with the men from my school's special units. Mind you, Hades agents look like rock-hard war machines who seldom interact with anyone outside their circle, and the half-pilots seem to be normal kids despite the demanding tasks the company often gives them. Though one in particular seems to be catching the attention of all the office ladies. His name is Hayden. Though everyone been calling him Sandman after the mishap in Groom Lake, I have no idea how he made it out alive, but I'd like to know more. Hayden, what an extraordinary man. Even in the face of difficulties he's endured, somehow I've got him to open up about his past again and discover that his wife left him years ago because she couldn't bear the weight of his job, even left him to take care for their only daughter, baby Samantha. I really feel some kind of connection to this man, so much so in fact that I'm feeling exactly what I'm feeling for Sam. However, I'm going to deal with this, only time will tell. I should probably just concentrate on my work. September 22nd, 1994. August 5th, 1990. August 15, 1996. I thought I could handle it. Said I wish I'd never got involved in this pile of poo. I've been working on the Truman Project for the company for 4 years now, but it looks like this isn't going to end the way I thought it would. We didn't come here to improve people's lives. We came here to test weapons of mass destruction. If that weren't bad enough, even though we've signed away our lives to these hardcore bastards, for their government backing, they still won't lift a finger to help us, any of us. Hayden told me his daughter contracted a terrible disease and requires an experimental treatment that the company just won't cover. That's why he's been so distant these past few months. I want to do something to help. I'll always feel close to him forever. In the meantime, at least some good news came from all this. Sam asked me to marry him, a beacon of hope in all the darkness that surrounds me. A reminder that there are more important things in life now. I know who my heart belongs to, and I need to devote my life to him. I need to do my job as effectively as possible to make him feel better. March 28th, 1997. I don't want to believe it, but Hayden asked me to meet him just as I had time to reveal a scheme. There isn't much time left to save his daughter, and the only way he can do it is by committing an absolutely despicable that borders on nefarious. It seems that Coronoso, an international pharmaceutical company, made a deal with Hayden to save his daughter in exchange for the destruction of hundreds, if not thousands of lives, along with Mexico as a whole. Worse still, I'll bring our government to his knees. It'll bring our governments to his knees by revealing the truth about experiments on the American people that have been going on for decades. He must have lost it, completely freaked out. I think not even loss of a loved one can justify such a stupid and reckless decision. I'm pretty sure those bastards are using him. I just don't understand why the hell he doesn't see it. I need to talk some sense into him. I'm sure those are just words of a desperate father, but if he doesn't listen to reason, I'll have no choice but to report him to company's internal affairs department. Though I don't know if I could live with what they do to him. July 4th, 1997. Hayden left the base and took a few days leave. Sadly, his daughter Samantha didn't make it. Her little heart gave out just 2 days ago. I feel sorry for him, but this could be a blessing in disguise now. He won't have any reason to enact that nefarious scheme of his. For what I've gathered, he's got a long journey to the medical center where she was being treated. Though I'm sure he'll come back soon, and when he does, I'll be there to support him in whatever way possible.
She's ready.
Take it. And that was Daymare in 1998. A Resident Evil fan-made game by Invader Studios. I give the game a 7.5, no, 7.8. Only because all the bugs that I kept encountering, like combat-wise and mechanic-wise, and some things that didn't work the way like they should have, including bullet damage. Like whenever you hit a zombie, it will either go right through them, or the game will act like it didn't trigger at all. But yeah, these are pretty much the same problems that is said for like everybody else about this game. However, as much as I wanted to give it a 9.5, I can't because of all the amount of bugs that I encountered throughout the game. Though, I love the story, I love the classic Resident Evil feel, especially the movie references, I loved it all. Towards the ending, it really did feel like At first, I got the feeling of like Resident Evil, like the first one. But then towards the end, I was starting to feel like more like Resident Evil 2, like the classic ones. But yeah, to be honest, I love this game. I wouldn't mind going through this game again on normal and try to collect all the bobbleheads, the mini deer statues. Heck, if they even got a Funko Pop of a deer statue, the collectibles, I'll actually buy one. Usually I don't like collecting collectibles, but I love collecting the little deer statues. But anyways, yeah, that was Daymare 1998. A Resident Evil fan-made game, Resident Evil inspired by Invader Studios. Now, from what I heard, is Capcom. Was it Capcom or was it yeah, I think it was Capcom. The people who made like Resident Evil 2, they found out about this and they shut them down. However, they invited them to work on like Resident Evil 2, the remake, which is actually pretty cool. I mean, you got a tour out of it and everything. Now there is a DLC for it called Daymare 1994. I think it's is it a prequel or is it a DLC? But yeah, I am gonna end up playing it, but this time I'm gonna play it on normal, just so I won't encounter like all the bugs I did with this one. And even if I do, it won't be as frustrating. Like I can just like go right through it on normal. But yeah, that was Daymare 1998. And with that being said, I'll see you all on the next one. On the horror show. Or should I say the horror channel. Until next time. Later. Have a good one. And also, stay safe out there.